So Abel, what are your thoughts now with the Canelo rematch? I talked to Tom. It looks like it might happen. But how do you feel about a rematch with Canelo now?
Oh, that's a fight that we got to have. I think if Tom says that that's what's coming next, great. Right now, like I was saying, we have Garcia fighting on the 3rd of February, and then I have two guys on the 24th, and two guys fighting for a title in March. So I'm busy with the guys I have in camp. When Golovkin's fight gets finalized and he gets to camp, then we start working with Golovkin.
Any different way you look at Canelo now after you've been in the ring with him? I know you felt very confident. You guys thought you were going to stop him. Didn't happen. Do you feel any different towards how do you have to approach Canelo in a rematch?
No, there's no difference. I just hope Canelo doesn't make it where he fights like Lara did against him. I hope Canelo makes a fight of it so us as fans will enjoy a better fight than we had the last time. I think Golovkin did what he needed to do, try to cut the ring, try to do all the things, but it's hard to hit a running target like that.
So do you think Canelo, you guys are going to force him to fight? You guys think he needed to do that?
Oh, you can't. Well, you can only force him so much. The guy, you got to admit, Canelo fought a great fight not to get knocked out. He had great legs, he moved well, he fought at times. I just don't think he did enough to please us as fans. I mean, if I'm not coaching Golovkin, that's not the kind of fight I want to see again from him. Golovkin pressed as much as he could press, try to do the things that he was doing. I think that we won 8-4, and most people think that we won 8-4, 9-3. But it takes two to make it an interesting fight. Ray Leonard beat Marvin Hagler, but didn't run from him like that. So it's difficult to anticipate what Canelo was going to do. But still, we won. But Canelo didn't do what he promised.
Hey, well, let's be honest. The run is being overused a lot. Let's give some credit to his defense.
No, wait a minute. He fought the greatest. He fought the best fight he could fight not to get knocked out. He fought the best fight not to get knocked out. Okay, but he didn't do enough to win. I haven't spoken to anybody, and you may be different, but has told me that they thought Canelo won. Adelaide Bird had her scorecard filled out before she got to the arena. So, but in order for it to be an interesting fight that we want to see again, if it's a third time, it's got to be the kind of fight, like I said, Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler. Ray didn't run like Canelo did, and I'm going to call it running because that's what it was. He stood at times to fight, but he didn't stand enough. Now, in the last couple rounds, he did a little more standing. Hopefully that's the kind of fight he fights in the next one. If he does, somebody's going to get hit, whether it be Golovkin or Canelo. And let's see who can take a punch better, and let's see who can finish.
I saw Golovkin hit Canelo, and it didn't.
He didn't hit Canelo. He never hit Canelo.
It didn't get the outcome that you wanted.
He didn't hit Canelo. Canelo never stood enough to get hit. But Canelo did hit Golovkin with a very good uppercut, I think in the 4th or 5th round, in a counter uppercut. But I think that once it gets done, and he keeps talking like he was talking before the last one, he was going to knock Golovkin out. If he stands and wants to knock him, I don't want to say to stand and go crazy with him and slug it out. I'm talking about actually being a smart fighter and standing there and slipping and sliding and counter-punching instead of running and pit. That doesn't win a fight.
Obviously, you're not in control of the negotiations, but are you guys going to wait around for him, or are you going to move up?
That's a question for Tom. I'm not in control of all that. When he gets to my gym, we train and we get ready for a fight. They have all the numbers. They have all the negotiations going with Oscar and with Eric and with Canelo. Once they tell me it's done, it's done.
Me and Frankie were talking earlier about Gennady's age, getting a little higher in age. Is age a factor at all right now? You know more than anybody. Or is it going to become a factor sooner? Have you noticed anything?
I think it will become a factor when somebody exposes it. When somebody makes him look, beats him first of all, or makes him look like he can't move, his legs are dead, his punches are slow. Obviously in the last fight his legs were not slow, his punches were not slow. When somebody does that to him, then I will admit that he's getting a little old, or I'll think about his age. But until then, it's difficult to do that.
So even when he's going to be 36 this year.
36.
As a coach, do you even look at the age, or that's the last thing you want to worry about with a fighter?
No, of course you worry about that. But in the gym, he hasn't shown me any kind of where I see that he's slowing down, or that I can't put the guys that I was putting in there with him before. If the sparring partners that I was using before are hitting him in the gym, then I got something to worry about. But I haven't seen that.
So there has been no adjustments in training at all? Because they said when you get older, you got to train smarter.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any. But for the last 10, 11 fights, I've only sparred him like 80 rounds per fight. I don't spar him very much. But that wasn't because he was getting old. I just thought that, you know, I got to conserve a little more because he does have 350 amateur fights and 30-some professional fights. So it comes a point where the body just starts to get wore out. But the same guys that were sparring with him back then are sparring with him now, and he's still beating the hell out of him.
If he were to retire, if this were happened to be his last year, what would his career be thought of? How far did he go in boxing? Is he a Hall of Famer right by now already?
I think he's a Hall of Famer just on the records that he's. I mean, the 91% knockout ratio in the middleweight division, the 23 knockouts in a row. I think that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But I think that there'll always be an asterisk next to it that the name guys in that division never fought him, and we'll never know whether he could have been Sugar Ray Robinson or Marvin Hagler or just Gennady Golovkin. So I think that right there would be something that people would question.